Friday night at the bar. Welcome, people. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, or wherever the hell you are in the world.
Goody.
Thank you for tuning in. Good to see
Mikey,
you.
Gemma, Skinner. Woohoo!
Yeah, Mikey, Gamma, and Skinner. Look, there's a hell of a sandwich in it.
Mikey, Gemma, Skinner is a sandwich?
There we go. I can make a sandwich out of those three people.
Oh my god. Alrighty then.
There you go. And by the way, people, I hope everybody liked the new the Bar and Grill intro. It is done by the none other and beautiful and very talented Go Fish Office.
Yes, and I had a lot of fun doing it too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, we got a nice intro for the Toymans Bar and Grill for the Toyman and Fishy show.
Oh, you do now?
I know. I'm getting all screwed up here. Anyways, for the Toyman and Fishy show. So she just, I said we need to do something for the Bar and Grill, and this is what she come up with. I thought, well, that's cool. I like this. I like how this turned out. I hope everybody else like it, because if you don't, that's too bad, because I like it. Fishy likes it. If you don't like it, that's too bad. Call 1-800 I don't give a shit committee, okay? If you have a complaint. Don't call me. Don't call me, because I'm not the committee. I'm the Scrapper Wolf is in the house. How you doing?
Yes, I'm going to play a button, and then I'm going to switch my internet back over. But first, I'll play the button.
Sounds good. Oh, hi, Seth. How you doing? Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you, Seth. Here we go. So, one momento, please.
Oh, we have another button to play yet.
Oh, Mikey. Yes, of course.
Yes.
I was so thinking about changing my internet.
Mikey, so good to see you here. Thank you so much for your continued loyal support. And most of all, thank you for your friendship. You are a wonderful person. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and you take care.
And of course, we're not done with the buttons, because we do have a special button to play. So I'm going to play this button. Yes, very special. A very talented person who did my intro for tonight's stream for the Bar and Grill.
Oh.
Let's go Fish Office. And as you can see, her new avatar, sometimes she feels like a catfish.
Meow.
Oh, you're a kitty.
Meow.
How you doing? Anyways. All right, it's all your fault. You know that? All right. Anyways.
It's my fault. Okay. Anyways, I have a push into button. Really, I have a push into button. I have a push in now. I have a push into button. Oh my gosh. I have a push into pushing.
Oh. What have you been drinking?
Gatorade. Blue Gatorade. Maybe the blue coloring is messing with me.
All right.
But I'm like, I got to push it.
Number one. Yeah. Okay. Number one rule, people: when you want some Gatorade, do not drink the blue shit, because it will fuck you up.
You told me to, so that's your fault.
All right, I'll take the blame for that.
All right. Well, I have a very cool button to pusheth, or pusheth the button. Here we go.
All right. a pretty cool button. Don't know the man.
I don't know if I caught all that, but he. Mikey likes the blue stuff. That's why he's such a fun guy. Scrapper Wolf. Fishy, since when you became from a tasty fishy to a more tastier catfishy?
Hey, Scrabble.
Wow.
Remember that catfish belongs to me, right? Okay, remember that.
Is somebody hitting on your kitty fat? Kitty what? Kitty fat? Oh my.
Is this a new breed of animal, a kitty fat?
I can't get over how messed up I am right now. Oh my. It's been a long day. I've been up. I woke up and then I couldn't fall asleep again. Remember, I was up since 4:30 or something, I think.
Yes, I know.
I don't know. It was early.
Yeah, I know. Stay away. Put the Gatorade down. Back away from the bottle.
Back away from the Gatorade. Throw it away. All done.
Hey, at least we're starting off with
you. Come on now. Mike doesn't bite. Let's go.
Hello.
Wow. 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 Oh, great. You gonna do that irritating thing again?
Sounds like I'm scratching my ass, doesn't it?
Stop scratching Mike.
Sorry, Mike. I didn't realize your butt was over here. Anyways.
That's not his butt. That's your microphone.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go.
You're being the butt.
See. Yeah, it's back there. I see it. Yeah, okay.
See? Right. Told you.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. We're just being foolish and silly all of a sudden. We better stop while we're ahead. Before one of us gets in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. So how's the weather? Famous thing to say, right?
Yeah, how's the weather? Well, let's see. It's hot, sunny, and hot and sunny. That's it.
It's
no wetness, no cloudiness,
no windiness. No windiness.
Yeah, the wind's at pretty slight little breeze, but
Yeah, today it is not really a breeze, but it's a perfect day. When I was over at the pool earlier, it was perfect. Actually, if I wasn't going to get back to be here on time, just sitting there in the shade was actually very pleasurable today. Because a lot of times it's too windy, too hot, too something. It actually is a perfect day today to be outside. Perfect.
Well, exactly. You know when it's too hot, when you're walking down the street and you're sweating and you're sweating and you feel like
too hot.
And you're looking at people and people are looking at you going, can you please roll me over and baste me as I walk down the street? I'm sweating like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just turn me over and throw some butter on me. Be done with it.
What, you want some stranger to eat you up? That's weird. Massive rain later into Saturday. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting some storms on Saturday too.
Well, let's see. I've heard of sun showers. I've heard pouring rain. I've never heard of massive rain. Well, it must be worse
It's massive.
It must be worse than a torrential downpour.
Torrential
downpour.
It's hard to say.
Which will cause dams to burst, flooding, uproot trees, drown your neighbor, drown your kids, drown your wife, drown your own fucking dog, drown your car. As long as you can swim, you'll be happy and you get away from these crazy people.
Apparently, he's into drowning right now. Okay. Got it. Oh, I know how to switch the topic. How about this?
Now, you know how I feel about that word.
Snow. It's 4 letters.
And please don't take this the wrong way. But can we screw off with the freaking snow word, please?
No. Da 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 do da do da 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 da. Boing.
I give up. I just thought I asked nicely. All right. Anyways, apparently tomorrow is going to fucking snow. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna snow, rains, and dogs. Really? Oh, I really can't speak today. It's gonna snow, rains, and dogs.
I think you meant it's going to rain dogs and cats. It's going to snow stinks and mice.
Oh, okay.
And gators for Justin.
Oh, nice.
A special kind of gator for Justin.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. So what did you have for dinner there, little Miss Fishy?
Good question. Well, I had a late lunch. Does that count? I had a late lunch, which involved having fish.
But no Toyman?
Oh, no, I forgot that part.
Oh.
Well, it was on the brain. Does that count?
Let me think about that one.
Okay, you think about it. That's about all I can do right now.
I feel like chocolate or I don't know. Anyways.
I can't do more than that.
I know.
Mr. Chopped Liver.
Oh, we going to have fun, aren't we? There we go.
Yeehaw!
Want to go for a ride?
Yeah.
Excuse us, folks, but we'll be back in a minute.
Hold on. We're not done yet.
Oh.
One more time.
Okay. Sexy, I'll be. Oh, feel.
Does it have to end already?
I have to catch my breath. Thank you. Holy, I never had. Oh, wow. I felt like I had a workout. Oh, Jesus, I'm sweating. My pants are sticking to me.
Look at Mikey. He's like, oh my. Those two words. That's perfect. Oh my.
Well, we had to make somebody laugh. What the hell? You know.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
Why
it was
not?
funny. It was comical. Everybody's going, you're in the basement doing it.
Not really. Come on now. But look at here's Seth. He's like, go fish bubbles. Apparently, I'm making bubbles in the basement. Okay, cool.
I tell you what. Yes, you were.
There we go.
There we go. That's just too damn funny. It really is.
Well, I don't know. I don't think we've ever done that before. That was funny. That's why Mikey says, oh my.
It was my first time. Was it your first time?
Yeah.
It was our first time. How do you feel about having it done for the first time? I feel great. How about you?
I feel fantastic.
Yeah, I know you do.
Here, I'll show you how I feel. Look up in the corner.
Look up in the corner.
The mermaid. That's how I feel. Wow.
Coochie coochie coo.
Everybody else is like, what? What a lucky toy man, huh?
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, wrong way.
I'm patting my fishy.
Yeah.
My
Look, see, I can
mermaid.
turn into a fishy,
Oh, wait a
or I
minute.
can turn into a mermaid.
Oh, wrong area. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be back here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Swimming right along.
Swimming.
Wrong button.
Yeah. We're swimming up the rapids and going down up Schitt's Creek.
Oh, are we? Okay.
All right. Here we go.
There's the bubbles for Seth. Yeah, he said fishy bubbles. Yeah.
All right, with the rubber ducky. Or
I wonder who's gonna send me the rubber ducky. I don't have a rubber ducky.
I don't have a rubber ducky either.
Do they even sell such a thing anymore? I suppose they sell a plastic ducky. Not a
I
rubber
don't have a rubber ducky, but I got a rubber.
Oh. Like, okay.
That kind of rubber.
Ah.
See, I told you I had a rubber.
Okay.
It's on the end of my pencil.
I see that.
That still doesn't sound right, does it? It's still fucked
No,
up.
that sounds weird.
All right. Anyways, let's get off the pencil subject.
That's a weird topic.
All right, let's move right along.
Fishy dance. Are you dancing?
No,
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
not at all. No, I was scratching. I was getting itchy.
I see.
All right.
Anyway, so what's new with you? What's new?
Oh, let's see what's new with me. I came home, talked to my mermaid, went to sleep, woke up, sun was shining.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah.
And the coffee.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
Went down to the beer store. Got pulled over by the police, by the way.
Did you really?
Yes.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me this. Did you really?
I was saving that part for the show.
Ooh. No problem. So, what happened there? Why did they pull you over? Were you going a little fast?
Well, he seemed to think so.
I knew it! We've all been waiting for that to happen. Uh-oh, you didn't get in trouble, did you?
I got a warning.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of figured because he was pissed off because my car was louder than his fucking motorcycle.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a motorcycle cop that pulled me over.
Oh, okay.
Well, because there's a bike on the side of the road. I just, okay, there's a motorcycle parked. The guy is resting, and I go flying by and actually geared down and punched her. And I guess I probably scared the shit out of the officer. But anyways, he came on after me, and I pulled you over. I said, "No, you're going a little fast." I said, "I was 1 kilometer over the speed limit." Anyways. The car's a little loud. It's louder than my bike. I said, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's why you pulled me over, because I fucking outdid you on my car on your little two-wheeler.
Oh, do you think that's what it was? Was he jealous?
Yeah. Here's the questions that he asked me. He says, you've got mufflers on that car? So I said, yeah, that sound that you're hearing are the mufflers. He says, oh. Do you have the resonators on that car? I said, it lost a lot of weight. That's my exact response. It's lost a lot of weight. He goes, what do you mean?
That's what you said.
Yeah, it lost a lot of weight. He says, oh. He says, how about the Cadillac converters? It didn't quite shed that many pounds. And he's looking at me, the cops going, what are you trying to say? I says, I have race mufflers underneath. Yes, the resonators are taken off because I lost a lot of weight. I did not lose all that much weight off my car because it still has the resonators on it there, Mr. Officer, who pulled me over because I was going 1 mile an hour over. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And by the way, why did you pull me over? Well, the car's a little loud. I said, are you jealous?
Are you jealous?
And she's just looking at me. She's trying to be smart. I said, no. I said, are you jealous because you're driving? Oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. I feel sorry for you, officer. Here's what you mean. You're driving a Honda.
Hi, Moose Gal, and she says she likes my new avatar.
Yep, I like your avatar too, yeah.
And she says hi to you and Mr.
So, anyways, I said, there's Harleys out there that come from the factory. There's twice as loud as my car. So.
Oh, okay.
Just because you're driving a Yamaha, ha, 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 laughing all the way down the street, Yamaha, ha.
Yeah. You said Yamaha, ha, ha. So it's a Yamaha or what?
Yamaha.
Yamaha, ha.
Yamaha, ha, ha. Yeah, that's why they laugh. Yamaha, Yamaha.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It wishes it could be a Harley or, that's why it's called Yamaha.
Oh, there. Mikey's getting into it. See? Yamaha, ha, ha, ha.
Yamaha, Yamaha. Yeah, there we go. Mikey knows what I mean. It's a Canadian and an American thing that's that we have in common when it comes to motorcycles.
Yeah.
You see a Yamaha, ha, ha, ha. We stand there and laugh as he goes by.
Well, another thing though that I noticed when we go down the road, sometimes I will, well, not some, most of the time. Okay, most of the time when I see a motorcycle on the side of the road that has problems, do you know what brand it actually usually is around here?
What, fucking Honda?
Harley.
Yeah, but
no
right.
buts about it.
Yeah, Harleys, they did back in the day. I said did back in the day. Make pretty good bikes. But they just couldn't compete with I would take an old Indian over a fucking Harley, okay?
Yeah, because everybody thinks Harleys are great, but like you say, originally was
Harley basically is basically right? Why do you think Harley and Ford teamed up together? Because they both have shitty fucking vehicles. Buying a Harley, you might as well go out and buy a Ford at the same time.
Well, I don't know. Like everybody's got their own opinions. Because I know people that they only want to buy Fords and they'll never buy a Chevrolet. So everybody's different on that.
I would sooner have an Indian for a motorcycle or go out and get myself a nice Triumph bike.
I see that Skinner says that her dad works for the biggest Harley shop in town there. So, Skinner, do you know then? What? I'm
just apologizing to Skinner by dissing Harley because.
No. Well, I was going to ask her though if her dad works for the biggest Harley shop. I was just wondering, is there actually a lot of them that have issues, or does it just tend to be maybe the ones that I'm seeing around here? Maybe they're tending to be ones that are just happen to be. You know what I mean? Like there's just more. Maybe there's more people about lemons. I'll just say around here. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going
No.
by what I see. That
All
doesn't
right.
mean they're all bad.
I have. I used to ride around with my brother Russell. He had his nice, all souped up and ready and really nice paint job. 71 a Triumph motorcycle, and I
Yeah.
ride on the back. His buddy bought a brand new Harley. Nice looking bike. I'll give him that. The styling is good. Nice looking bike. It was belt driven. Guess what happened every 10 miles?
Uh-oh. What?
The belt would fucking fall off.
Oh.
Yeah. They should have just leave the chain drive over, and then what really was really screwed up is when they come up with the fucking shaft drive on bikes. I have a drive shaft, but no, he had more problems with that because it was not a chain drive; it was a band drive, and the band kept coming off.
Oh, okay.
So, and they're like every 10 miles we're stopping and going. That rubber band. And I said, did you break the rubber band again? And he looked at me and said, shut your fucking mouth. It just fell off. I said, maybe next time buy one that's chain driven. Yeah? Just buy a cheap rubber band bike. That's all I start calling it, buying a rubber band. How's your rubber band bike doing today?
Yep. Oh, I see Sparky is here. Hey,
Sparky, how you
did he
doing?
ever call you back there? Yes.
No, I got to call him back.
Well, you said you were waiting for him to call you back.
Yeah, I know. He's going to call me back. I got to call him back. We're playing phone tag.
Oh.
You know how it is.
I don't know.
Dave, I'm coming down to see you this weekend.
Some things get flipped and flapped sometimes, so I don't know anymore.
You know how phone tag is. Ring, 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 click. Ring, 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 click. Ring, ring. Okay, phone tag.
Okay. Sparky looks confused, so I don't know.
I'm not home Saturday. No, I'm coming to see you Sunday. Don't tell me you're not home Saturday when I come down and see you Sunday. Need signature. Passport, signature. Hello.
Hi, Fish On. Good to see you.
Fish On, what's going on? Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I figure this might be what you're thinking.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Clam Chowder Friday. Is it really Clam Chowder Friday? Have you ever heard of Clam Chowder Friday?
I have not, but I don't eat clams, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't eat clams either. I eat fish.
Ah, I see.
Lobster and crab. I don't do snails. I don't. Yeah, I tried escargot. Have you ever tried escargot?
No.
Snails? No.
No.
Yeah. I tried them for the first time. I'm going like this. I'm like, awful rubbery. The guy's looking at me. He says, "No, you swish it around in your mouth and you swallow the whole thing whole. You don't chew it." Oh. You gotta, get all that garlic butter and everything off there, and then swallow it down. You're like, oh, those are tasty. It tastes like freaking rubber. Like I'm going, I spit it out. I don't want that foul thing in my mouth. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
You know what it's time for?
I don't know. I
Cigarette.
don't know anymore.
What do you mean you don't know anymore?
I just don't know anymore.
You don't know about what anymore? What the hell?
Just life, I guess. Life gets confusing.
Apparently, my phone was listening and wrote a big paragraph.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Okay then. And I know Moose Gal earlier asked, "What's up, fishy?" Well, not much, I guess. Just here hanging out at the bar and grill. Not a great gamer. Good to see you.
Hey, not a great gamer. Good to see you, Moose Gal. Good to see you as well.
I think you're right, Sparky. He doesn't seem to know what time it is for either. I don't know.
Captain Jerk, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay.
I think that's his short way of saying, "Go fish." Now my name is just Go. Hey, Go. I know, it's probably the computer, but you know.
Got any twos?
Do I have any what?
Do you have any twos?
No, but I have a button to push. Here we go.
I am the insurmountable, inflappable, and incalculable and incorrigible Captain Jerk.
It's good to see you, Captain Jerk. I'm just going to mute for a minute because I have to do a sound check on something. Drums.
Ah, okay.
I just want to make sure the music's at the right level, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
And yeah, Sparky, how are you doing? Good to see ya. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Gamer, how's gaming going for ya?
Alrighty, I think I got that. I think I got that set at the right level. I hope.
Oh, all right, there you go.
If not, this is going to be the biggest screw I've ever fucking done.
Mm-hmm. Could happen.
So in the meantime, really stop typing everything that I'm saying.
It likes you.
It's got a mind of its own all of a sudden.
Maybe you have a button pushed when it's in there.
It's possible. Yeah, let's try this again. I'm going to send myself a link. I'm going to go outside and smoke. And seeing as how those old kids are upstairs and it's all quiet upstairs, hey, I can flip over right away.
Nice.
Why was I going to put that in there? I have no idea. I almost made a little boo-boo. Oh, there we go. Now I got the right page. Yeah. Really? Okay.
Oh, look at there's Brian. Yep.
Budget Bushcraft, how you doing? Good to see you, Brian.
115 views, and I'm still sharing it. He's talking about the video.
Oh yeah, The video that when Brian went to Walmart, couldn't make up his mind if he wanted pretzels or chips, and had basically a nervous breakdown over it.
No, sir, it's called his brain short circuited. That's what he figures. You know, it's like, I can't make a decision. It's so tasty, but I can't make it. And that's it. So never, ever put yourself in a predicament. Ever. So, yeah. So I have, I'm going to play that video.
You play that video, and I'm going to tune in here. So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you play the video.
I'm going to play the video, and then I'm going to put the link in so people can go watch it. And just know, people, in the video, it's supposed to be more of like a short story, a visual story. And to know all the details, you must go into the description of the video. Now, of course, I could have taken the time probably to, you know, add vocals and do all that and all the typing, but that takes a while. So I basically just did a video version, and then you're supposed to read about it if you don't know what's going on. People like me and Toyman and Brian, we kind of know what it means. But anyway.
Yep.
I'm going to play that here now.
How you doing?
All right. I'm going to play the video. Doo-dah. Put us down here. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is the video I did in honor of Brian, who would be Budget Bushcraft, aka BK. So here you go.
Clean up in aisle 12. Clean up in aisle 12.
Oh my. On my end, anyways, you look very granulated. Oh, now you look good. Never mind.
I look very granulated. What, somebody threw me on the middle road and ran me over or what? Hey, we have a button to push.
Do we? Who? What? It's Jimbo. I see a Jimbo.
It's Jimbo Scrapper.
There we go. Let's see. I gotta get rid of that thing. Remove from studio.
How you doing, Jimbo?
Here you go, Jimbo.
Cheers, man.
Jimbo, 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 and Jimbo was his name. Oh, good to see you here, Jimbo.
Yeah, good to see you. How are you? How are you?
And I like to say hello to Joe's Candles. How you doing? Good to see you as well. Joe's Candles here.
Jimbo says, I don't need the button anymore.
Oh, what do you need? A kick in the ass?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just asking Jimbo a question. He doesn't need the button, but hey, we can give him a swift kick in the ass. That's not a problem.
Yes.
You can do it Canadian style.
I don't know.
Oh well. So what's going on with everybody? How's everybody doing? what are you eating? Or what are you making in the process? Don't forget to, when you come up here, you better be prepared because we will make you hungry every once in a while because, Fish will show her brownies off, her homemade brownies that she makes. I really can't wait to try those.
I see Joe's Candles is here.
Those are going to be so yummy.
Hope you're doing well, Joe's Candles. And here's the brownies. Yeah. Mm. Randy's Adventures family. And Toyman, you are breaking up from what I can see. Unless it's my end. Randy's Adventures, good to see you.
No, Randy's Adventures, how you doing? Good to see you. Cheers. What am I drinking out of a nifty bottle?
I thought you... Did you have too many? How'd you... Oh, I see. You just poured it, right?
Yes.
Ah. At least one time that I did this where I was going to take a drink out of I don't remember if it was alcoholic or if it was just a pop bottle, but I was going to drink out of it, but I couldn't get any beverage out of it until I realized there was a cover on it.
We have done that a few times. I've done that a few times too.
Yeah, it's hard to get things out.
It just happens. You get distracted, you start talking, you got a party, you're talking to everybody, and you're sitting here trying to drink, and it's like, oh, I got to take the cap off my bag. It happens.
Fish John says, wow, got 480 friends on my Facebook. Hope they don't all show up to my party all at once. That'd be a lot of people.
Yeah, I remember that happened to a friend of mine a long time ago because we found out. He says, my parents are gone for 2 weeks. I got the house to myself. I said, okay. He says, yeah. He says, I'm planning on having a party. Don't tell anybody. All right, no problem. What do I do? Hey, Ron, what's going on this weekend? His parents are gone away, so and so. I'm going over to his house and parties, but don't tell anybody. Come on over. You can come. I'll bring you over. No big, but don't. And we ended up with 500 people. See, because their friends told their friends, and their friends told their friends. The next thing, we got all these people showing up, and it was just like, all right, well, I guess we're gonna have a hell of a party. Yeah, the cops showed up. Everything. See, the house got trashed.
The house got trashed. How'd that happen?
Wasn't my fault.
Oh. Okay.
So I was outside in the pool when everything else was going on. Apparently, I guess a fight broke out inside the house.
Uh-huh.
Not sure what it was over, but a fight broke out and a lot of things got broken. And he looked at me and says, I made a lot of shit. I said, yeah. So I helped him clean up the house the best I can. I'm thinking, well, we can't fix that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. I guess his mother played the keyboard and that got kind of snapped in half somehow. It wasn't a cheap keyboard either.
Oops.
Yeah, it was around $5,000 for that keyboard back in the day. Very expensive keyboard that she loved to play. Yeah, needless to say, I got banned from the property, never to be seen again, and he got kicked out of the house. Oh, it does happen. Oh.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. I'm sure a lot of us have gone down that road every once in a while. I know I have twice growing up in my teenage years. Um, After the second time, I thought, I'm not doing this no more. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to get myself into a lot of trouble. I'm just going to stay clear of this kind of stuff. And that's exactly what I did. Police come knocking at your door for the second time around. You'll be like, it's time to wake up and smell the coffee.
Yeah, I never did anything like that, I guess. So.
Well, we live and learn. The first thing my dad said to me, he says, you got yourself into this? I'm going, yeah. He says, now you can get yourself out of it.
On your own. Figure it out.
Exactly what he told me. He says, you're on your own. I'm like, all right. I was on my own. The judge said to me, he says, I don't ever want to see you in my courtroom again. And I looked at him and says, don't worry, you won't. He says, have you learned something here today? He says, yeah, I like my freedom a little too much.
Well, there you go.
He says, good point. So lesson learned. Go down the wrong path, you have to dig yourself out. If you can't, well, you're in for a real weird habitat to live in. Mm-hmm. Don't have to pay rent. Can't go outside unless you have permission. The only thing you see when you look out your window is bars. Can't do the time, don't do the crime. My message is. So don't do the crime anyways. Just go the other way.
Yep. Don't do crime. And it never helps to lie in life either, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Honesty is always the best policy, even if we have ourselves in troubles or something.
What?
So you ended up at a judge's home instead, says Fishon.
Not me. I didn't like that judge. He had a funny look in his eye.
He had big plans for you.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted. Anyways, I learned my lesson, so I stayed clear out of that kind of mess.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So now I just gotta be careful what I do and stuff like that. I thought, doesn't matter what I do. If I say the wrong thing, I can get into trouble. I did ask the judge one question on. I asked him, I said, can I ask you one question? He goes, what's that? He says, what I did was wrong. I admit that. He says, well, I'm glad you admit it. I said, what happens if somebody just kind of walked up to me and punched me in the mouth? Can I beat the shit out of them in return? He says, yep, that's called self-defense. And then he turned around and says, but be careful. Self-defense is deciphered in the courtroom a little differently. He says, there's such a thing as too much force. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Great. Too much force. All right.
Well, especially coming from a man. I think usually they figure that they could have probably figured it out a little different. Maybe.
Well, a friend of mine went to court. He got charged for assault, but he was defending himself. Why? Because somebody broke into his house.
Oh.
And basically, caught him trying to steal stuff out of his house and beat the crap out of him.
Uh-huh.
But I think he beat the crap out of him a little too much because the ambulance had to come and take him away. So I think that's where they deciphered too much force was used.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to flip back over. I'm back downstairs, and we're going to do a little drumming.
Cool.
Okay. I'll explain it to you. Hang on.
So he's going to do some drumming for you all. That'll be nice.
All right. Well, I come across this guitar riff earlier today, and I thought, hey, I sat there and worked at it. I worked at it for about an hour and a half, somewhere around there.
Nice.
Kind of figured it out. And I'm still trying to figure things out. Right?
Well, yeah, because it takes time, not just like in one day, but it takes time over time to really get it,
Down
pat. In an hour and a half or whatever. If you keep doing it, you're going to get a pretty good thought out of it, for sure.
So, I went through all my little different drum kits that might suit this kind of music type thing. It's a guitar riff type thing that I come across. And I thought, geez, I kind of like how that sounds. I thought, gee, I wonder if I can come up with a beat, try and figure things out. And I think I got things figured out, but we're going to leave it up to the people in the chat to figure out if they like it or not.
Oh, okay.
Now, for those people who think they know how to play instruments and want to be a critic, until you prove to me you can play an instrument, you have no room to talk. Right?
Yes.
Right. So we shall see what comes up, and we're going to do a quick sound check because I think I got the volume up right. I'll leave my headphones on, and you can let me know. You can say yay or nay. All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, of course, Skinner. You kind of have an idea what something should sound like. Just bold. Are you going to turn it up some? I can't really hear the music you're playing to myself. How's it sounding in the chat, everyone? For me, I can't really hear the music that he's playing to. But you guys can let us know what you think. Yeah, that is a little better, isn't it, Skinner? Yes. I think you need to up the volume of the song that you're playing to because it gets toned down, so it's a little hard to hear. It worked a little better when you adjusted it, but I think a tiny bit more might help. That's my opinion. Yeah, I think that's better. All right, here we Sorry. Yes, that is better. That was better. And yeah, I can't hear you, but I'm letting you know that was better.
All right, that's better. Everybody in the chat, you feel?
Yeah,
that's
they
better?
even said that was better. It's better for volume,
right.
better here. They're all saying that.
All right, so we're gonna skip to the end of the song, and then we're gonna play this over. I'm gonna put headphones on, and then we're gonna play the whole damn thing.
Sounds good, Mikey. And look what I put on the screen. I said he has it, or he has some work to do. Well, guess what? Mikey already gave you a 1. He's pretty happy with you.
Oh, there we go. All right. We're going to get...
And I spoke for you for a second. I said, send a small donation for my efforts if you want.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that works out. All right. Here we go.
Here we go. The show is here.
Rock on. Time to party.
Rock on background time. Let's do this. Woo! Look at, we're going into the zone. Look at the zone.
Once I push play, we are rolling and rocking because I'm leaving. I won't be able to hear you.
I understand.
Okay. Push and play now.
Push and play. Push and play.
All right, there we go. I'm all by my lonesome again. Oh, there we go, people. All right, I got to see the chat. What's going on? You, the true tomato man. All right, Mikey's the true tomato man. There we go. Look at that. Why is it when I start playing the drums we lose watchers? Oh, well, no big deal. Yep, I'm gonna play the drums regardless. I don't care. Honey fishy. All right, let's see what else we got here. That's that tune that guitar riff I stumbled across. And I like to try and play stuff that I've never heard before and try to figure it out. So, it's always fun doing shit like that, So, but I like that guitar riff. What do you think, Mikey? Does that sound good, buddy, or what? How'd you, I hope
It sounds good.
Where you been? Were you in the bathroom again? Were you in the bathroom?
What?
Were you in the bathroom?
Oh, I thought I heard you say something else. Like, no, I'm not going to talk about that on here. No, I was not in the bathroom. No. I was in the bathroom. I actually had just edited Brian's video description a little bit. There's people that are confused that I put in the title, but there's more details, in the description.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to shorten it, put some arrows in there. And then I was needed by somebody here, and then I was like, oh, he's done. So.
Ready. Moose Gal says one. One for what?
Remember, look on the screen. Screen means that if you put a 1, that means you have it. Like you did it well. You nailed it. And 2 means you need a bit of work.
All right. Thank you, Miss Gal, for the 1. Thank you.
Yeah, really and Mikey gave you that. 1. Look at Mikey gave you 1. See? I gave you a bunch of 1s. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
And then I just to put a little plug in for Brian's little scenario, I did put in, see this, I put this in there. So,
oh, there we go.
Putting the link in, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Because going, people sharing that out and watching it not only helps me out because I am the one that spent basically a day of making that. It may not look like much, but there's a lot going on in regards to editing and figuring it all out. And then it supports Brian too because it's hard physically. He's doing a lot better, but physically and emotionally, it's a really difficult thing to go through. And a lot of people don't push through as well as he does. And I think his story can encourage others, actually. Just keep on going. Don't let anything stop you.
And by the way, the tune that I was playing, the guitar riff, they title it as "Need Proper Drums on This Baby."
Oh.
Now, mind you, these are all these guitar riffs are in the metal section. So I should be using a double bass drum, but I'm trying to play metal music with a single bass.
Yeah, drum. That's hard.
Okay. So
you're doing very good.
I can either play the song one more time, or we can find something else to amuse people and go, what? Oh, Toymans screwed up. You didn't do that right. Oh,
well, whatever you want to do. I mean, I've been, here most of the time. Like I said, I did get called away for a little bit, but I was here for most of it, and it's very nice. You've been practicing. I can tell you've been practicing, I should say. It's very good. But you've been practicing a couple songs, right? Or was it just the one?
This one I listened to today. I sat there and I listened to it 3 times before I thought, okay, let's try and do the drums. And I thought, all right. I started off with one drum kit. I thought that don't sound right. That kit didn't seem to go with it. I played along with it anyways, using the kit that I didn't, all right, let's go down to the next kit. And I thought, we're getting closer, but I think this kit is pretty. I tried the spank kick, the.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I don't know if it went with this, but I like that kit.
It didn't go with this. It's basically the kit that I've got called up is natural maple excess.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the kit is called. Now, there's one that's called the Power Station, which is the next one down. Power Station. All right. So this is how this kit sounds. All right.
Yeah.
It'd be better off if I put the mic by the neck. All right. So right now we're on the maple.
Okay.
This is how each tom. This is how the snare sounds, and then each of the toms. Now, if I drop down to what they call the Power Station, that's the next kit underneath what I've been playing. The snare sounds like this, and the toms sound like this. Now, there's another one that's called Power Station Pandemonium, which I really can't see the difference between the two, except for the snare. The snare sounds a little bit different. Now we have the Power Station right. You know what I mean? So this is what I got to work with, right? So
Mikey says that one.
What one?
I don't know.
This one? This one?
No, he says that one, but Mikey, you're not to say which one.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
Mikey says this kit.
Yeah, he says this one.
That one. The one under the one he first played.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So this is the one that I first played. So that'll be this one here.
He says the one under the one he first played. So it'd be the second one. The one under the one he first played. I don't know.
That's the next one down. That's the Power Station. Let's try something different. I'm going to tell you what. Here's the
Okay.
spank.
Okay, then he said yes. So.
How's this one sound? Do you think this drum kit would work with that song I just played?
Well, okay, I just do whatever one. I don't know. He says the one under the one he first played, and then I said that must mean the second one, and then he says yes.
All right.
So whatever one was the second one, try that one.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to stay on what we call it's called the spank kit. Spank.
I do like that one.
It says spank on it because why? Because I'm going to spank your bottom with it. That's why.
Are you gonna spank me?
All right. What do you think? Come on. Jeez.
That was funny.
I hate these trick questions. I really do.
It's not a trick question.
I know.
I was just going with your spank kit thing. That's all. No trick question.
All right. So we're going to take it.
I know you would spank nicely.
Yes, I will.
Anyways, what you gonna do?
All right. So we're gonna take this song do the song from the top, and I'm gonna
from the top.
I'm gonna try and figure something else out here to do with the beat, but I'll keep it the same, and we'll see. And because here's what I'm looking at. When you see me looking like this, and I'm looking at the other computer screen, and here's what I'm looking at. I'm going to show everybody. Here's what I'm looking at. This song is basically 200 beats per minute. Right?
Uh-huh.
And here's what the graph is. This is the graph I'm looking at. Here's what I'm looking at. It's right here. It says graph.
Oh.
And then I have to decipher in here when to stop playing and when to join back in again, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so that's the beat graph is what I'm looking at. It's 200 beats per minute.
Okay.
So when you see me sit behind the drum set and I'm like this and I'm looking around my cymbals because I'm trying to figure out where I should stop and where I should start playing again.
Yeah.
It's something like trying to read music, but I'm reading the graph chart instead. Trying to figure it out, right?
Uh-huh.
Also playing by ear, by listening as how each little changes happen. Okay, where I should stop, where I should join in, or where I should do my fills. I'm just winging it when I do fills. I thought, oh, this is a good spot, and do my drum rolls around or cymbals or whatever fucked up shit I was doing.
Uh-huh.
So let's try this kit here because let's see. Oh, yeah, I better pick up all my drumsticks that I threw away.
Oh, you're throwing away drumsticks again.
Well, I figure I better instead of using my heavy sticks. Actually, maybe I will use. No, I want my light sticks because the heavier the stick, the more it slows me down. The lighter the stick, the quicker it goes. Right? So let's see what to use my rolling sticks. These are pretty light. All right, so let's try this again from the top. Well, let's see what happens.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what you do.
Well, I kind of like that tune.
That was cool.
Do you like that?
Yeah, you should do it
Never
again.
heard it before, but I was winging. I was trying to do. What do you think? Like,
I think it was great. Sometimes winging it is the best. I've done that with my piano before where,
right.
well, one of my songs, my longer song, I think it's called Calm and Relaxing or whatever I call that one song I did on the piano. I didn't really recite that one. That one I just sat down at the grand or baby grand, I guess it would be technically piano at church, and there was nobody else there. And I just sat down, pushed record, and just started playing. Sometimes just winging it or whatever, spur of the moment, whatever's going on, be it you listen to music like you are, or just whatever's in your heart. Sometimes that's the best.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you. You know, like this is a song I've never heard. It's called "Scared to Death." Pretty good riff. It's got some really good riffs to it. And I thought, wow, all right. I kind of figured out the beat. What do you think, Mikey? Mikey's a hard rocker. He knows he knows music. So, you know. Mikey's going, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dickie's Beer Review is here. How you doing, Dickie's Beer Review? Good to see you, buddy. Cheers, man.
Yeah, he had snuck in when you were playing.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when, you know, it's not like I'm trying to ignore people when they come in here. If I'm busy playing, because I'm concentrating on what I'm playing. So, and it's great to see everybody here. It's great to see Dickie's Beer Review here. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So, please consider what?
I was scrolling through the banners, getting rid of some, and I. Where was that? Oh, that was a past joke. Remember? That's a while ago.
Oh, yeah. Buy a shot collar for Ron. All right, thank you.
It was. Remember? That was a. I don't remember who it was. It wasn't just us. It was somebody else that thought that was good.
If you really want a good shot collar, call the LAP. Call the LAPD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Apparently, they got some really good fucking tasers.
Oh, really? Okay, then.
I watched the LAPD shoot one guy with one of those tasers, and he was standing up, and then he was trying to fight it, and he was like, he went like this, and he was like, oh, you take me down, and they shot him again, and they took him down, and he was like on the ground going like a righty and flipping over, and she's just the guy was flip-flopping like a freaking fish.
You sound like you're talking in a pillow.
When you piss off the police and their patients, this is what's going to happen to you. You will get shot with a taser. And
It'll be a shocking experience. Yes.
Yeah, very shocking experience. And you wake up with a new freaking hairdo.
Oh. Okay.
Just think, I used to have straight hair, and now it's all curly.
Oh my gosh.
What's the matter with that? I didn't say anything wrong. It's not racist. Not nothing.
No. I was just thinking, oh my gosh, that would be terrible to get shocked. That's all. You're fine. Oh, here's another one. This is a good one.
What's that?
Please let others know. Warning, you will get hungry of being here at the stream.
Oh yeah. And speaking of getting hungry, oh no, I'm not hungry, but I do need.
I know, I'm getting kind of hungry.
Well, then go make yourself something to eat.
Well, you know what?
What?
I know
What's
it's not adequate meal or something, but I was
Yes.
thinking
Yes.
of having me a bowl of cereal with some blueberries.
Nothing wrong with that.
I do have
It's
sweet
you.
corn to use up, but I don't want to do that now.
Okay, so you're having cereal with blueberries. It's still healthy because you're going to put some milk on it, right?
Yeah, of course.
So it's still healthy, right?
Yeah, it's better than a Snickers bar, right? Yeah, fresh
Yeah,
blueberries.
it's better than no Henry.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
Henry, and I don't mean to dish you, but oh, Henry, some people just don't like all those peanuts you have, So
Uh-huh.
confession time at the bar.
I'm just clicking some of these buttons. I don't know. We have these in here.
It's fun. I only goes walk with peace, my son.
Oh.
Whatever. I'm not sure how that damn goes. That damn thing.
So confession time at the bar. The next one down says with the famous man himself.
No, it's not. It's not a confession time. Oh, it's confusion time.
Or is
Welcome.
it cornfession?
I don't know. I got no cornfields around here, but something's going to be corn hold in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Corn fishing, corn hold.
Yeah, that's pretty corny.
Yeah, actually, speaking of corn, I got some in the fridge.
I have corn in my fridge too. It's fresh, so I gotta use it up sooner or later while it's still good.
What kind of corn do you have in your fridge?
It's sweet corn with like the husk on it. It came straight from the field.
All right. Well, you know what I have? The corn I have in my fridge. It's called peaches and cream.
Yeah, it's something probably like that. It's a sweet, definitely a very sweet corn. But it did not come from a store. It has not been sitting around. It was freshly picked as of I think it was yesterday. So it's fresh.
Well, corn is starting to come into season, so I think
Yes.
depends on where you live, though.
Depends if you wear them.
Well, gee, speaking of it depends, I need to check them. I'll be right back. Hang on. No, it's still good, nice and dry.
That's a positive. Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Hey, can you believe I did that right on camera? Yeah, it's still there. There we go. Look,
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm going off for smoke. Oh, look.
Okay, you.
Now there's only one.
Look what I put on there. I said he does not know he is live yet. Wait, you do know.
Yes, I know. I'm seeing how you're right by the computer.
Yeah, and I'm putting up snow, see?
Really?
Anyways, what? What would you like?
We can send out some links. We have a little bit of a panel for a little bit, and then I'll go to bed.
Oh, panel.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, we can send one out to Dave or whoever wants to come up, I guess. Mikey,
Yeah. Okay. Ugh. I definitely know how to get a hold of Mikey.
Well, yeah, we all know how to get a hold of Mikey.
He's right
Because we
there.
have Mikey. Mikey's right in our back pocket like this. Where's Mikey? He's right here. Look. See?
He's wow. And don't you feel like you're used or something there, Mike? We really do appreciate you. So
Yes. Mikey's the coolest shit. We like Mikey.
I can't imagine life without Mikey, and definitely not a live stream without Mikey. He has a huge part of this, It's great.
Well, yeah, he's part of it because we're all good friends and he's part of our lives. So, it's like losing Mikey oh no, we can't do that. We can't even think about that. Losing Toy, man, hell, you can think about that all day long. You're going, hey, all right. Just kidding.
Check out my name now.
Hi, Mikey.
Ken did that.
We're getting Sandy, aka Mikey. Super
Remember that, Mikey? It said
Man.
Wicked, aka Mikey, aka the Super Tomato Man, and I took the other aka out because it was bothering me to death that we couldn't see the rest of it. We couldn't see man and the tomato, so I took out the one aka. Remember?
Yeah,
we added the Y back to Mikey, and it's superb now. Superb.
There we go.
And I'll be right back because I am starving, Marvin.
All right, starving Marvin, you go get yourself something.
You two have a nice date for a moment, and I'm gonna go eat, or I'm gonna get food, and then I'll eat it here. So I'll be back.
Excuse me? Did she just say a date?
Yeah, have a good date. I'll be back.
Food date. Yeah. I don't know.
Mikey? That's news to me. I guess you and I are on a date for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a little creepy.
A little bit creepy, yeah.
I don't know.
A little bit. A little.
Anyways, Mikey, how you doing? How's your day been, buddy?
I went and watered my tomato plant twice today. And I didn't see you this morning, but over the cherry tomatoes, that's the one I put in last.
Oh, yeah.
Fruit out now. A lot of fruit. And
Uh-huh.
the other one, get these weird shaped tomatoes. They're like little pears, little tiny pears. I hope that's not all I get over there. I have 5 plants. I have no. They're all different. So the one further over next to the other one, it's gonna be one of the multicolored when you cut it open.
Right.
Purple. They're getting to be about yay big. I picked one that was ripe, and it's like, oh man, that one had blossoming right on it.
Not a great gamer says it's okay. Henry the Eighth will understand. X.
Yeah.
On gamer, you can give good old Henry the Eighth a message for me. Screw off.
Yeah. Henry the Eighth, I am. That was the song.
Henry the Eighth. Who is else king besides Henry the Eighth?
I don't know. That was a long, long time ago. Way before I was born. They made it
way before anyways were born.
Yeah, I know. Even Yoda wasn't born yet.
Even Yoda's going, who the hell is Henry the Eighth?
Yeah.
In a galaxy long, long time ago, far, far away, we have Yoda and Henry the Eighth.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Other than that, I watched almost Sharknado. I started watching it last night and told Nora, I'm going to watch them all tonight. I didn't. I'm on 5 now. I did watch some today.
All right. So basically, they make a movie about a tornado that has sharks in it that swims through the fucking snow too, apparently.
Yeah.
When was the last time, Mikey? When was the last time you seen a shark inside a tornado? And when was the last time?
You gotta watch it. Do you
When was the
understand
last
why
time?
people
When
like
was the
it?
last time you seen a shark swimming through the fucking snow?
Never. It's funny as hell. Yeah, man. It's so many things that make you feel good. It's weird. And you got to watch it to understand. It's on Prime right now. Watch the first one, you'll get it. Then you
No,
won't look at
I have watched the first one, and I'm thinking to myself, who comes up with this kind of crap?
Oh man, it gets 5 is really crazy. You think people die and they're, oh no, we're still alive. A lot of people get at, and then they take a chainsaw and saw themselves out of it.
Well, it's like the what's I forget what the hell the name of the movie was called, but they were doing some drilling in a fucking lake,
Oh,
and they've actually drilled through something they shouldn't have drilled through. Apparently, prehistoric piranha, the size of a fucking yacht, was eating people.
you know that. Yeah.
And the
Like
little babies,
glasses?
and the little babies that come out, some poor guy was skinny dipping, and his thingy got bit off.
I wouldn't like that one. But Lake Placid was cool. Alligators, crocodiles, whatever. Betty White was in that.
Oh yeah. Where the little old lady was feeding the
Yeah, that was Betty
feeding the
White.
crocodiles. And the cop goes, "Where's your husband?" With the crocodiles.
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
He accidentally got eaten. What do you mean accidentally?
Yeah. You fed them to him.
Yeah.
You pushed them off the pier.
I don't know. When you say a crocodile or an alligator almost the size of a fucking helicopter, it makes you wonder.
Yeah. I wonder what she's feeding them. But
now sharks I can understand because the great white shark can get pretty damn big. That's that's nature's killing and eating machine right there.
oh yeah, I know about great white.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert, but Jaws.
It's the cousin. The great white shark is the cousin. They say it's the cousin of Megalodon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw the movie Megalodon. That's a little bit ridiculous.
The world's largest shark that ever lived.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Probably still alive. We don't know. But deep waters, we don't know what's down there yet.
Yeah, that's the shark that they say back in the 17, 16, 1500s that went around and ate the ships.
Yeah. Just Uh-huh.
Well, I can understand. I can understand Megalodon needs a little fiber in his diet, but really, you want to eat a bunch of wood?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But yeah, it was a little interesting, but it was a little bit ridiculous. But that Sharknado was so ridiculous and so funny, and they could just keep coming up with more stuff. It's like, how are they going to top this one? And then you watch the movie, it's like, wow.
Now, and don't forget, they made the movie about Moby Dick, the big white whale.
Yeah.
Which was huge and did all kinds of damage. Now, it makes me wonder if those Megalodon and Moby Dick, whose dick is going to get chewed off first?
Right.
Who's going to win that battle, right?
I know. Yeah.
I used to watch a bunch of these, what they call B-rated movies type thing. It's like, and I'm thinking, I'm shaking my head, I'm going, who comes up with this shit?
Well, there's a lot of cameos by certain people, famous people, like Gilbert Godfrey, who's being kind of like Reed Timmer when he had that kind of like that almost, but he was being weirder, and he got hate. A
Right.
lot of cameos from famous people
Ah,
all through the whole series.
So how is
Yeah,
it going, boys?
Hey,
well, is going fine, little Miss Catfishy.
Meow.
Wow.
meow,
Boy, when you damn, you purr really good.
meow, 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 meow,
Yep. Meow meow meow
meow.
meow 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 meow
I heard her
meow meow.
commercial. The commercial. I know.
Wow, I'm talented. I blew
Hmm.
out with my nose and well,
You're blowing snot bubbles.
a ship came out. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have seen little kids do that. I did it as a kid too. You get crying and
I caught it and then I
almost
put it
you
in
got
the
a snot
and threw it
bubble on.
away. Oh, it's like it was like a disc. It was almost like something from out of this world.
Oh,
Anyways, back to the cat, right? See, when I did that, it must have made it decide to erupt. I don't know.
Down, 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 down. Okay. What?
Doing the boogie boogie. A different kind of boogie. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
the bogey
No, I
would
didn't.
leave a boy a company be.
So I'm having some cereal here, Rice Krispies, that is. And,
Oh, I had that this morning. Imagine
and
that.
then I'm having some fresh blueberries on top. Now we do not have any milk, and I do tend to have more things like cashew milk, anyways. So I'm having cashew milk with a splash of cream to make it more creamy and good.
Oh,
So
And to go along with the snap, crackle, and pop.
and I put a splash of maple flavoring in it too.
yeah.
What's the matter? No M&Ms?
M&Ms. What?
She brought it home the other day. She come. Remember she went to the grocery store. She brought
Right.
cantaloupe home. Cantaloupe.
Mm.
We cut into it today. It's so good.
Was it good? Yeah.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
right. Perfect. There you go.
Nice.
I thought you bought it for making something for the graduation party that her mom's having. She got it on Sunday. Having a graduation party. I'm not going.
Oh, a graduation.
No, they are. It's just a party done for.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, she actually graduated early in like January, but the actual graduation was like in the May. But that was a party.
I see. I understand
Mom's
though.
having. They already had one. Somebody else did.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not going. I can't sit there like that. I don't like being around people anyway.
Right.
Right.
You can hold up the fort instead at home.
Yeah, she's making some kind of growler. It's got blueberries. It's like Snickers stuff in it. All kind of fruit. So I thought maybe the cantaloupe was going there too. No, that's sweet. So she had her quarter, and I had a whole half. I don't know if that much.
Right.
Yeah.
Once in a while, she'll get like honeydew. I don't really care for that. I'll eat it, but I don't really care for it much. It's orange. Watermelon, I like it a lot, but it's a diuretic. I can't really have that too much. Anyway, I'll eat it, but I should go. Like,
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
'cause, I can't eat a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta eat half the watermelon. That's the way my brain works.
I ordered
Watermelon.
What'd you order?
I ordered 2 large pizzas from Little Caesars. One
Yeah.
was meat lovers because Emily wanted a meat lovers pizza, I just happened to look at the box. I'm opening up the lid. It's 12 slices, right? I'm looking up like, are you kidding me? You ate 7 slices of pizza?
Whoa.
Wow.
She's a growing up girl. That's all.
Yeah. Whoa.
I had 3 out of my Canadian pizza, which was called Canadian, which is bacon, ham.
Canadian bacon?
Yeah, nothing but Canadian bacon. It's not bacon; it's the other bacon. Pepperoni and mushrooms and hamburger. I had 3 pieces. I'm looking, boy, I got a lot to eat there over here, but this girl up here, boy, she's like
Man.
she's like a racehorse.
Yeah. I hear it's like that when I
good
was a
metabolism,
kid.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
My uncle actually asked me, does this kid have a wooden leg? Because, it's putting this food away like,
Oh, my granddaughter, she's going to be 12 this year. Boy, she can pack the food away. I'm like, you got a hollow leg, or where are you putting it?
yeah. Right.
Well, I'm hungry. I said, well, you don't look like you're starving to me, but you keep doing that. Holy smokes.
Yeah. Well, I hope she slows down a little bit. She'll look like my granddaughter.
No, she does play soccer, and she is out running around, burning it
Yeah.
all off. So there we go. So
My granddaughter was not very active. You'll have to let her wait now.
Yeah.
And she has a boyfriend. Man,
I can remember when she had her first practice. She goes, I don't know why I'm on this team. Nobody can play together. She goes, we're not going to win very many games. And she was getting a little perturbed. I said, Emily, you're there to have fun. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna win every game. You're gonna win some games. You're gonna lose more than what you win. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I said the important thing is you're out getting exercise. She's going, yeah. I says, are you having fun playing it? Then she goes, yeah. Then don't take the fun out of it by punishing yourself because you didn't get a goal.
right.
And
Yeah.
when she did get a goal, she was all happy. I like it. Right on. Give me a high five.
Yeah, back when I was in high school, soccer was not a thing back then.
Yeah. I played soccer. I played soccer when I was in high school.
It wasn't a thing when I was in high school. It wasn't. It became, football was a thing.
Yeah, see, I went to a high school where football wasn't a thing because we were playing soccer, and because we had so many high schools that had football teams, and I had so many high schools that had basketball teams, and of course we had a soccer team. So I thought, oh, what the hell, soccer is good enough. Yeah, I played pretty good actually. So
I guess they do now. When my son was in high school, they did.
Yeah.
Who knows now? I was never into contact sports. I was on the flip team.
right, and then of course I didn't like my gym teacher back in the day when I was in high school. He was kind of an egotistical, little bit of an asshole. Trying to make you do things that you don't. Yeah, like, well, I looked at him one day. She said, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this shit. He said, oh yes, you are. And he's like, and he's pumping himself up, and he's like, look, just because your arms are the size of my fucking legs, you ain't gonna intimidate me with your size.
Eh.
Right.
And that's what he liked to do because he was a bodybuilder, right? He was lifting weights and everything else, but he tried to use this was the kind of guy that tried to use his size to intimidate other people. And I just looked at him as, don't even try that with me.
I had a gym teacher that was an ex-Marine. He
No.
treated it like we were in boot camp. Well,
Yeah.
I came walking in, first day of ninth grade. I didn't have until then. And I just happened to have the shirt on that was given to me by the daughter of the people my mom worked for. It worked for college. It so happens that's where he went too. I was his best friend then. you know. Well, after I graduated, my brother was up there. This is a junior high. You know. He started, messing with my brother. I had enough. I went up there with the leather jacket. I wasn't black. It was blue, dark blue with white shoulders. It looked stupid. I
Right.
walked in there. It's like, I hear you have a little problem with Brian. What do you mean, Brian? Like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, that's my brother. Why are you being mean to him? He backed off on him. You realize
Oh,
he has problems with his knees, sir? You want problems with your knees? He didn't mess with him anymore.
yeah, you
Now,
know the problems, right?
I'd like to say hi to Joseph Grohl. Woohoo! Joseph Grohl
Yeah.
is in the
So
house.
well, he is. So I'm gonna play a button in his honor real quick. Okay.
Really?
What?
Yeah, really.
You say
I was
really?
talking about his
Can't
cigarette.
I?
No,
Can't I push Joseph's button? What's wrong with
no,
that?
I was just going, really? You climbed down my shirt? Yeah.
I
One
didn't
of those.
climb down your shirt. Well, anyways, I'm gonna play a button first.
Joseph Grohl is in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Joseph Grohl is in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah.
I
What
know
went
you
down?
get jealous when I push other people's buttons, but it's only fair. It's okay,
No,
Joseph.
no. I'm not getting jealous. I just got pissed off because a ladybug went down my shirt, and it was one of those ones that bit, and it bit me, and I'm like, you
Oh,
little bitch. And I kind of grabbed a hold of it and went like this. I'm going, really? And I went, I'm like, see you.
yeah. I figured it
Ah,
was something like that.
well, it wasn't me. I didn't bite you.
I
It's
just
not
came
one
up
of those.
with it.
It's not a red ladybug. It's one of those orange ones that
It's
bites.
it's not the real deal. Growing up, there's
Yeah.
those nice red ladybugs that didn't
Yeah,
stink, they didn't bite, they were beautiful things.
exactly.
And now you have these, I don't know what's the proper
Orange colored.
Oriental or Japanese or whatever you want to call them
Yeah.
beetles that are orange. They stink and they bite. And then I don't even see the regular, normal, what's from here ladybugs no more. Like hardly ever. It's so sad.
Yeah.
I used to
Remember,
play with those. They're no, oh look, you got a
Oh, what? Look
I
at that.
no.
That ugly face.
She ran away.
hey.
That's called an Emily.
That is an Emily.
It's an Emily.
Yeah,
Emily and
that's a species of her own.
and boyfriend, who I'm going to educate very shortly.
Oh, she's got a boyfriend now?
Yeah, I'll have to get the old pistol up, start cleaning it when I talk to him.
Yeah.
When did that start?
What is Joseph Rogan?
A couple months ago, apparently.
Oh,
Oh,
no. News to me.
the granddaughter didn't have a boyfriend for a long time. It's now 18.
She wants to be in the show too.
I know.
Hi. Mhm.
Where do you think you're going?
Wait.
Keep your hands to yourself. I'm talking to you, Mr. Hat backwards. Get my gun out.
You know,
Sure you
have
will.
one, do you? You have one. I thought they were legal up there.
Huh?
I thought they were illegal up there. Handgun? I don't know. I don't know a lot.
Oh no, no. We can you can still buy handguns here, but you need a real special permit. You got to jump through a lot of hoops. I have a handgun upstairs that shoots salt rocks.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that hurt. I bet.
It doesn't end anybody's life, but it will leave a sting.
Yeah, rock salt. Yeah,
Yeah.
rock salt. Yeah, people do that with shotgun shells too. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard. I've never seen it.
I used to do that with my pellet gun. Put rock salt inside my pellet gun and shoot it. Didn't go very far, but if I was in close range, you're gonna know I shot you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joseph says, "Oh boy, I'll give him a diamond cutter."
Yeah.
There you
Rat. Rat. I hear him say that with South all the time.
But back in my day, Mikey, the pellet guns, you had to buy those CO2 cartridges to install them in the gun in order to get them to shoot. Nowadays, the newer pellet guns, you just crank them and it's just like bang.
Wow.
You don't have to worry about CO2 canisters or anything like that to get the pellets to come out like back in the old days.
Well, you said that Daisy, you got to pump it.
Yeah.
You pump it up, get your air in there, and then you go. I never had one. I just going by that movie where you carefully you shoot your eye out. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that movie. I used to have it was called an air rifle. It looked like a Winchester, but it was an air rifle. You just crank it and it just make noise. It just make noise, right? Air would come out the end of the barrel. I used to put a cork in it and shoot corks out of it.
Uh-huh.
And then
remember those I don't know if you're old enough. They used to have those little, it was like a ray gun. You just pull the trigger and it makes sparks.
I remember those things. Yeah, I remember those.
They go off the market because people are going blind. Because they're get sparks in your eyes. Dumbass. You don't look down the barrel of anything ever, even a cannon. I don't care if you think people are. I knew better, even when I was like 10. But,
I love my air rifle because you just like cock it and click it and bang, cock it and click it and bang, right?
Yeah.
I thought, I got the idea. I thought, well, I got a bunch of wine corks and I'm sitting there and shaved the wine cork down just so it just says it just fits inside the barrel nicely. Like on the end, and watch it go out and it goes flying. It will go quite a ways.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times I shot the neighbor's dog with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember my one friend. I used to get Archie with him. But when he was a kid, his mom and dad bought him a ball.
Yeah.
He glued a piece of styrofoam on there, put some hat in there. He had made himself on his own site.
Oh yeah, I had fun with that. I had fun with that rifle. I remember. Let's see. I was basically shooting ants with it, putting it down where the anthill is, watching them go inside and watch them go all over the place. Until one day I seen a big spider come crawling down the wall of the house. I'm thinking to myself, I said, what would happen to that spider if I put it at point blank range and fired it? Well, I found out it just went all over the bricks.
Yeah. I remember when I was in grade school, like 5th or 6th grade, this kid brought a magnifying glass to school and it's burning ants. It's like, wow, that's cool. So I asked, Mom, can I get a magnifying glass? And she goes, why do you need that? I told her she wouldn't buy me one.
Yeah, I used to. My mom took my magnifying glass away from me.
Yeah. At least I was honest about it.
Well, she found out what I was doing with it. And she goes, you're starting fires. I'm like, yeah, if you angle it just right and you put it on a piece of wood, and it will start the wood on fire.
Yeah. But it's gotta be a sunny day,
Yeah.
Angle it just right. You get the little, and you gotta get just the right distance, and you get that little laser beam of light. It will start an engine on fire.
And that's the one thing. It does look like a little laser beam coming out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's amazing, the power of the sun.
Now, I don't know if you did this, Mikey, but you remember the go to the you go to the variety store, and they're about 15 cents a package, and you get 5 rolls of caps,
Oh yeah,
or those red caps, right?
yeah.
I used to grab the sledgehammer and put it on a brick, and just wail on them with the
I took
sledgehammer.
the whole
Watch 'em
roll.
go boom.
We get a little cap gun, and
Yeah.
I get tired of that. So I
Yeah.
started doing a half a roll with a brick.
Or I can cut them off with my fingernail. I used to do the fingernail trick and go like this and watch it go.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, then I started popping up whole rolls. And you got to remember, our landlord lived downstairs.
Yeah.
And she was on Valium. She called it her nerve pill. And then sometimes it didn't matter. We'd be going off a whole roll and didn't care. Man, if she needed her nerve pill, though, she come out screaming. What the heck are you boys doing?
And what was the other thing that we did? Oh yeah, those rockets. We used to buy rockets, and it came with 2 rolls of those caps, and you tear one off and you put it in the top of the rocket, and you throw it up in the air. When it hits, it makes a noise.
Yeah. Oh, you remember the little plastic rocket you could buy? It came with a little thing. You put water in it, pump it up.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
And then you shoot it. I've ruined a couple of those. I pumped them up too high. Oh, and I was shooting it up on, on the wrong pavement. It's supposed to be doing it in the grass. It came down and it cracked, and I cried. I need a new one, Mom. Why? What happened? Okay, we'll get you another one. Man, I got the thing up pretty high at one time, but then it broke it.
Right.
What's your picture?
Oh well, yeah.
It's kind of cool, though. Oh, it's probably around they came out right about the time we started going to the moon. That's how come I remember how old I was. Because 1969, we went to the moon. Is Fishy still there?
She's still here.
Yes.
Okay. Are you eating still?
Just finished, actually.
Life as you know it. How you doing? Good to see you, Life as you know it. I apologize for being late. I just got home, and howdy, Toyman. Life as you know it, you're not late. You're just in time. There you go.
Yeah, whenever you can swing on in is just perfect. So, hi there, Life as you know it. Yeah, I just finished my cereal, and I actually will be back in a moment.
Oh, never think that you're late for a stream. You tuned in? We've been going for a little bit. Hey, not a problem. Oh, wow. That's one of those Japanese beetles. Get out of here. See ya.
Yeah, remember I was talking about those beetles? Our DNR, Wisconsin, we had them when they first came over here. We had to scourge them. So some kind of fly, the DNR, let loose, larvae or whatever, made these flies. They attacked the beetles, got rid of them. But we had such a scourge of flies that year that up north, especially, you couldn't go outside.
What am I doing? Well, Life as you know it, I'm drinking McClay's Pale Ale. It's a beer that I like to drink. So it's a Scottish recipe that's brewed over here in Canada. So it's really nice. I like it. Nice and smooth.
They couldn't see out their screen there because there's so many flies on it. Man.
Right. I did play the drums earlier, Life as you know it, trying to play some tunes I've never heard before, and did I figure everybody was, from all the feedback, was telling me that I did pretty good. So
yeah, I thought you did good. So I'm trying to explain which one I like with the hardest. Yeah. Oh. The one you played originally. Remember that one? The
Yeah.
one under it, right under it. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that one's called.
Well, there's
But
the
I
maple
checked it in
one,
there.
and then there's the power one.
Yeah.
So
I think it was the power one. I'm not sure. I don't know. The original one, and then right underneath it, he said that was. I like the sound of that one. For that one.
I've gone through all 136 drum kits that are on that Elise, in the drum module that they programmed in there. There's probably only about maybe 100 of them that I like. The rest of them, I don't like. The other 36, I don't care for.
You like what you like.
Oh yeah. Now the ability is that I haven't done this yet because I'm waiting, because I can get the drums on the internet, and I can take certain elements from each kit and build my own little kit to play.
Oh.
So don't forget that the drums that I have, if I play the rim, I can sit there and play the rim. There's a lot of people say, well, why is he banging on the rim? Because there's a different trigger sitting on there than from the skin.
Right.
Like tambourine or cowbell or
Right.
something else, and then I can designate sounds to a certain tom or to a certain trigger, but when I hit it, it'll go off. So I still have to play around with that. I haven't played around with it yet because I don't want to screw with the settings, because I like the factory settings. So,
Right.
oh yeah, the more I come accustomed to the drum set, the more I'm going to play around with it, and the more I'm going to start doing some custom stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I could have bit the bullet, Mikey, and bought the bigger strike kick, but I didn't, because I was looking at that price point. But I thought, well, geez, let's see, $2,800 versus $3,600. So it's like, and I get everything that I need. I didn't have to add to anything. I thought, well, no, I think I can only afford at this point in time where I was, yeah, I can finance $2,800. So I'll have that pair paid off within a year. I can't do the 3,600. Then I got looking at my other electronic drum set, thinking to myself, I wonder, because it gave me the extra hookups for 2 extra cymbals and a tom, right? Once I plugged those in and whacked the cymbal, I thought, oh hell, it works.
Yeah.
People were telling me you can't take, Roland's electric drum pads or cymbals and plug them into a different electric drum because it's not going to work. Well, I found out it does work. So somebody was full of fucking shit. I'm thinking to myself, I am going to incorporate my old drum set into the new one and expand my kit a little bit bigger.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. The only difference is between the kit that I have and the one that I wouldn't mind having. It had the full size bass drum like you would see on an acoustic drum set.
Yeah.
This one isn't that. It's got a mediocre size, so. But still, I'm happy with what I bought. I have fun with it.
My cousin, he was pretty good at drums
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
Yeah.
I talked to him a couple years ago. He's way down in Florida in the boondocks, and he don't have drums anymore. But man, we went to a pig roast. They had a live band there. Might have been a friend's house, and he pulled up his bat. He walked in there with my cousin, and he was trying to talk him into the band and let him play for a minute. Finally, finally the guy was drums said, "Oh, okay." After he talked to him a little bit, and then the guy was begging him to play some more. It's kind of funny. But yeah, he had a full drum set, but he wanted to get a drummer's throne, back what they called it, a little seat to sit on. His dad wouldn't let him. He couldn't afford it. They're rich.
Yeah, the throne. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. He was in a band for a while and never got to hear him. But I guess he was okay. Pretty good at it.
Well, we're gonna roll. We're gonna go downstairs and let's see what time is it. All right. Well, I got time. I got time for one more little tour on the drums, and that'll be it for the night. Let's try. You remember that song that I first, the last song that I played, Mikey?
Yeah.
We're gonna try that one again.
Okay.
Just to see what happens. Downstairs. And a lot of people think those ain't real drums and blah blah blah. Well, yeah, no, yeah, they are real drums because these are actually wooden shells.
Yeah.
All right. All they have is electronic components in them. It's the same thing. I tune them the same way. I can tune them this way, or I can tune them electronically. All right. So when I sit behind my kit, here's what we're looking at. Here's the drum module.
Oh.
All right. That produces all the sounds. And like I said, see if I hit the rim. See, it sounds like I'm hitting a cymbal.
Yeah.
So there's triggers on the rim of each little tom. And same with the old Rollins tom, the V drum. All right. Depending where you go. Well, there we are. So this is my setup. So this is an old Rollins cymbal right here that I incorporated. This is a Rollins cymbal that I incorporated, and of course one of the Rollins toms.
Yeah.
As well. In order to expand the drum set a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And of course there's the a medium size bass drum right there. So,
yeah. Yeah, I watched how they make them the wood things for drums on how it's made. It's interesting.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna flip back over.
Okay.
And then
All right, I'm back. So we're gonna do the "Scared to Death" song. It's called.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, Mike, how you doing? Good to see you.
And
Fishy will be back momentarily, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go for a tour on the drums. We're gonna play. There's a guitar riff that I found that I can play. Not bad too. We're going to do that one more time with the kit that I've already got drawn up. And then after that, that'll be it for the drum playing for the night. So sit back and enjoy.
Okay.
So that means I'm putting my mic in front of the amp, and then I'll take my headphones off and I'll start everything up. All right, there we go. That's it for the night. For drum playing. Anyways. There we go. All right. There we go. Miracles and Mayhem. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in.
You know. I looked away when the Chris came in, but I don't know if they can see me or not.
All right, Mikey. I know Fishy's off doing something, but I need to go to the men's room, and I'll be back in.
Okie dokie. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. Dr. Pepper for me. I don't drink anymore. Not because I can't, just my medicine don't let me. Don't want me doing anything. Oh man. Can't believe today is Friday already. Don't you get back to the week ago. That's how it works. Hopefully, last time I remember I was 40. And then 50. Now it's 63. Sometimes I didn't know how old I was anymore. When I turned 27, I was like, how old am I? I don't remember. Oh, I was 26 last year. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Here I am. 22 years later. I wonder, wow. I didn't think I'd live past 40. Who knows? Yeah. See you back shortly.
All right, we're back. We're back at her again. There we go.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for looking at things, Mikey. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
Chris
all right,
is here.
we'll collapse that down. So I'm going to, I'm actually going to download this song into my drum machine. So actually this guitar riff. So I'll download that shortly. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the drums are going to sound a lot better once I buy, of course, the amp that I'm using, it's old, it's worn out.
Yeah.
Once I get my new amp, and of course, there'll be two of them, it'll sound a lot better.
I bet it will.
Well, because I can get the high and lows because they're, what are they? They're four-way amps. So there's a mid-range woofer and a tweeter and a drive speaker.
Yeah.
That's a nice, it's the big drive and everything shrinks down for the speakers. So it's
Right.
and they're designed to for electric drums. The amp that I'm using right now, all it has is got the drive and a mid-range speaker. That's it. So you got two.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, drum amps for electric drums, anywhere from 3 to 4 speakers. Shannon Dog, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? So yeah, so once I get the Elise's amps for the Elise drum, but you know, the only problem is, Mikey, they're $500 a piece.
Right. I understand.
So, you know, so it's like, okay, I can buy one that's going to sound, but you need to, but from all the reviews and people I've talked to that have the strike kit, yeah, you need two. So you need to sink another $1,000 into your, all right, well, let's see, I'm already up to, let's see, the drum set was $2,800. I added another $330 by buying the new bass pedal.
Oh, you got a different one?
Yeah, I got a Matrix.
You got the what?
A Matrix a bass pedal. It's got a faster. It's got a quicker return.
Oh, okay.
The rolling one that
you were talking about the double one.
No. I looked at the double bass the Matrix has.
Yeah.
I don't have $850.
Okay. Yeah. I understand that one.
You know, this Matrix is a single. It's just a single, but it's got one of those hammerheads that you pull the weight out and you put a different weight inside. It dictates on how fast the return is. Actually, I'm surprised. I'm really impressed with this because it's like, man, the return on this thing is really quick. No matter where I put my foot on the pedal, if I put it up traditionally, it was like, you know, boom, boom, boom. But as I move my foot back backwards down the pedal, the hammer gets a little bit quicker.
Oh.
That's the one thing I like about it. And it's like, boy, this has got a real fast return. And it's got two chains on it. It's a dual chain drive, basically.
Oh.
So
That's cool.
instead of a single chain, it's dual.
Hello, everyone.
Even that was $375.
Yeah.
Just for that. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just got done playing the drums again.
Did you really?
Yes.
What did you play this time?
That tune that I played earlier, the one that I've never played to and kind of figured out.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
I see Nora's in the chat. Did you play his button?
No, I did not play Nora's button. I'm sorry, Nora. I'm sorry I didn't play your button. My bad.
He'd probably rather I push his button anyway, right?
Well, maybe because when Nora came in, I was probably on the drums, and E-Way Spike was here. Shan Dog's here. Miracles and Mayhem is here.
Okay. Hi, E-Waste Mike, if you're still here. Hi, Mayhem and Miracles. and Shandog. And Nora, here's your button. There we go.
Oh. All right. What song? Do 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 da do 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 near. How y'all doing?
Oh, do that, eh?
Oh, yeah. Kind of a
I think
catchy
it's Camptown Ray. Yeah,
Oh, 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 ow, ow, ow.
I think that's what it was. I remember it from school, grade school.
In grade school, yes.
Camptown Ray.
Oh, I see Misty snuck in at some point too, huh? Hi, Misty.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
So all the people I missed. Hello, hello. Oh, and like father, like son, if you're still here, good to see you.
Hello, Misty. How you doing? Father like son. How you doing? If you're still here,
How's Fishy?
I bet. Yeah. How is Fishy? How are you, Fishy?
I'm all right. Getting a little bit tired, but not too bad. I actually got sidetracked making an ice cream cake.
Oh, yeah. You said you were going to make one of those.
Yeah, I was gonna maybe videotape it, but being it's the first time we were doing it, I thought this time we'll do it this time, and then if it turns out nice, we'll take a video of it. It's one with ice cream sandwiches for the base, and then you add a little bit of ice cream, and you can mix the ice cream with Cool Whip or whipping cream, and then you top it with like a Cool Whip or whipping cream for like a frosting effect. And then you can throw on candy or sprinkles or whatever to make it look pretty. And then you stick it into the freezer. Shandog, life for me is kind of like a roller coaster. But thus far, I guess for myself health-wise, it's going pretty good today. Or tonight, I should say. Going pretty good tonight. Yeah. Remember? Yeah.
Sorry, massage.
Earlier, remember?
Would you like a massage?
Oh, sure.
All right.
I'll always take a massage. A masseuse.
Would you like a bubble bath too, and candles and some soft music?
Oh. Mikey's like, wow.
Maybe a bottle of wine or two, you know. Oh, what am I talking about? No, it's not. I was trying to find that song.
You didn't listen.
I'm itching to play that song. Oh, I found it. I found it.
I
found it. It's the tune I was playing.
Yes, I am doing great tonight there, Shandog.
Well, I'm fading fast, so I bet.
All right, Mikey.
Take care. Thanks for being here, Mikey. You're awesome.
Yep. Thanks for being up on panel, buddy. It's just great for you. That's great for you to be here.
It is great for him to be here. Take care, Mikey.
Thank you for being here, Mikey. I really do appreciate it. That's what I meant to say.
I know. I like to mow my snow and, you know.
Beer got your tongue.
Yeah.
Beer got my what?
Shovel my grass and mow the snow.
Beer didn't get my tongue.
You're going to mow with the snow?
Yeah. I've been doing that since a long time.
Yeah.
Cut the snow and mow the... No.
Well, I say that. They know what I mean. They laugh at
me.
I'm going to mow the grass and I'm cut the snow.
I'm going to vacuum the grass and mow the living room.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
I'm gonna mow the carpet. Yeah,
Yeah, not literally, but how I said it,
I know.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Bye, Mikey.
All right, Mike. See you later, buddy. All right. I know
Yeah,
I
I
said.
said. Yeah, I said beer got your tongue. That's what I say. You know how they normally say cat got your tongue?
Beer hasn't got my tongue because you know why? Because it's right here in my glass.
And then it goes into your mouth and captures your tongue.
Only if I let it.
Wild
All right.
one.
What was that?
Wild one.
The
I don't
wild
know. I don't know if that's
wild-
how it starts.
or the wild side?
I don't know.
Wild one or the wild side? Make up your mind.
It's that one. That's that one song. It's like wild. Is it Wild One or Wild Side? You
No,
make
the
my
wild
heart
side.
sing.
Yeah,
That one.
wild side.
Wild side. You
Yeah,
make
there.
my heart sing. You're everything. Wild side. I don't know.
What's in that ice cream cake that you?
I didn't have any ice cream cake. I just made it, and it's got to stay in the freezer now for like a couple hours or an hour at least or more.
An hour.
Yeah, it's got to freeze up and be solid before you cut it.
Oh yeah. You do got a point there. Nobody wants a runny cake.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shall we try this again now that you're back here?
Yeah, sure.
You know this one. You know that one.
Yes, that would be perfect.
All right. Me move to the mic. This will be the last.
I can't hear you. Did you mute yourself? No. You have to unmute you. We can't hear you, or I can't anyway. Can you hear him, people? I can't hear a thing, to tell you the truth. I'm actually not fooling around. I don't know why it's not working. It's usually nice and loud. I don't know what happened there because it like muted. Either you did it or it did it, and now it doesn't want to let you talk. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's Wild Thing. That's what it is. Yeah, Wild Thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything. Wild Thing. Now I cannot hear you now. Just the regulars. Howdy ho, says Night Train. Night Train. Toyman says hi to you too. I know he does because you're very much appreciated for being here. Wild Thing. See, I was right. It was Wild Thing because it rhymes with sing.
Hello.
I can hear you now. Doo da, doo da.
That's good. I'm gonna go play the drums now. Doo da, doo da.
And I was right. I just looked up the lyrics. It's Wild Thing. Wild Thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything. Wild Thing. Okay. Your turn.
Are you done?
For now.
How you doing, Night Train? Good to see you. All right, I'm gonna put the mic down in front of the fucking whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, we'll call it the amp.
The ump.
The amp. The amp that's falling apart. That's don't sound all that great, but you know what? It is what it is. What I get for it. Fuck it.
Is it screaming at you? It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you'll get another amp one day. It sounds fine for now. You're okay.
Yeah. When?
Well, there's a lot of questions I have. When? But
Yeah.
we don't know until we know, I guess.
I know.
Truth be told, that's all we can hope for.
Takes time and money.
Uh-huh.
Oh. All right, this is the last tour on the drums. That's it.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get in trouble. Yes.
Are we
Okay.
ready? All right.
Yes, we're ready.
All right, that's it. I'm playing all over for the night. The police are at my door. No, just kidding. There we go. Night train says nice, Ron. I'm glad you liked it, everybody. Glad you liked it, night train. Thank you. Let's see. We've been going for 3 hours and 5 minutes. Well, let's see. We got 5 people in here, so you know what?
Yeah, and I'm still here. I'm just doing something at the same time. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm entertaining.
Yeah, I know.
But that'll be coming to a close because it is late.
Excuse me. That was a Canadian style burp, by the way. Anyways. All right. So I think that's it. I'm actually in 4 minutes, we're going to call the stream. So still, it can't get much worse at this point. My head's up.
Okay, Stella, it can't get much worse at this point, man. Oh, man. It's been that rough for you there, Night Train. Oh.
Oh, Night Train. I hope you have I hope the rest of the night turns out really good.
Well, I see Night Train earlier just said okay. Man, it's been a bad week. Pray next week gets better. I've lost too much in the last 2 weeks. Can't take much more. Stella, it can't get much worse to this point. Okay, well, my thoughts, or I should say our thoughts and prayers are with you in all the things you're dealing with. We care about you.
I hope everything works out for you, Night Train.
Yes. So. And hi there, Donna. Good to see you.
Welcome back, Don. It's good to see you again. Well, we have 3 minutes left before the end of the stream. I did my last of my drum playing. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
You are really getting good at those. You know, when you get into it at all, it's really fantastic.
Well, I'm trying, and I'm sitting there as I'm listening to the song. I'm thinking about, okay, where else can I go? What can I do with this? What cymbals can I hit, or what rolls can I do? So,
yeah,
like it's a work in progress. I could probably come up with 3 or 4 different types of beats to this, but I like the one that I've been doing because it's more like, see, I want to play the double bass drum. I want to have 2 kick pedals on the double bass, but I've never played that way. I've always played with a single bass drum, right?
Right.
With a single. So for me to try and teach myself how to play the double bass, I got to figure out off beats and everything else. And, you know, one foot does one thing, one foot. And meanwhile, I got my arms and everything. Like everything's just going. I've been practicing that. As you can see, when I've got the hi-hat going, when I'm hitting on it, I'm going along with the song, I'm practicing the double bass because I'm like, okay, my one foot's going down, this was going up, and I was just going back and forth trying to get the feel for it. Because eventually, here's what's going to happen is I'm going to have the other bass pedal that's sitting right next to the hi-hat where I can take my foot and go like this, go from one pedal to the next, back.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be, meanwhile, this foot like down here, this one down here is going to go like this. This foot's going to go back and forth like this. And my arms and everything and hands are going to go all over the place. So it's like, this got a brain, this got a brain. Each of my legs has a brain. So it's like, I got to work all 4 limbs and coordinate it all.
Yeah, that's hard to do, but it's really cool and you can get it all down.
And trust me, it's not fucking easy. You know what? In every band, the drummer has the hardest job. Has to keep the beat.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, I think a lot of us just think, oh, it's just the drummer. he's just pushing, tapping on some drums. I don't think people give drummers as much credit as they deserve.
No, they don't.
That's true, Night Train. It's funny how they say men can't multitask, yet they're, most drummers are men and they do very good at it, and that is multitasking.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And Night Train is just kind of talking more what's happened. Apparently he had a bartender friend passed away at 42 from an aneurysm, had a dog put down, and I'm sure this, everything just adds up, right? It's a lot of things going on. So he's really real down in life. And Night Train, just so you know, yes, the reasons might be slightly different, but please know you're not alone. I know that Toyman has told me he's been there before, right, in the past, and I was there. Well, I've been there a few times, but I was there not that long ago. You hit that bottom, and it's hard to be there. It's very hard. So we can relate.
Yeah. No, I understand where Night Train is coming from. I've hit so much rock bottom in my life. Well, a long time ago, Night Train, where I tried to off myself.
And I can understand why. I mean, I know people from the outside that maybe aren't going through such be like, how could you ever think that? But when you're at the bottom, you really feel pretty small, and you feel. I understand. I mean, not that I've never attempted this, no. But being in that spot, I can understand why a person would think that. I mean, just even thinking of it's scary. Yeah.
I've tried 3 times, and it never worked.
Well, I'm glad it didn't work. We would be missing out on some good drumming, and more so than the drumming, we'd be missing out of.
I've hit so much rock
visiting
bottom.
And knowing a guy with a nice heart,
Yeah. You think after I've been through, I'd be real bitter and everything, but no, I'm not, because I have a kind heart and stuff. And I understand what people are going through, and we all go through it. But I've hit so much rock bottom 3 times, just like, and I've rolled my car twice without a seatbelt on, and survived every roll.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep. And Night Train, I don't know if you saw, but I did put this in there. I put toyfishy@hotmail.com in there because, we do care. And if you want to reach out, I know both of us would be able to listen and would like to. I mean, I myself have done this for other friends before, and we care. So you can email this anytime about anything, and I will listen. And I'll respond.
And Seth wants to know, Toyman, how's your heart doing? Well, it's got done playing drums. Obviously, my heart's doing pretty good.
Night Train said the best thing about getting older is things become smaller, like issues, he means. Like, I suppose you usually might focus on it less. Is that what you mean there? Maybe? Anyway.
What it boils down to, basically, we don't know how long we have to live, right? Don't focus on any negatives and worry about shit that's going to put you in an early fucking grave. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, we do have all the tools right here in our brain.
Exactly.
Now, certain circumstances, let's say like abuse would be one of them, makes it pretty hard for you to use your tools correctly in your brain.
Exactly.
So sometimes you do have to change up your environment to help make it not so hard to be able to use your tools in your brain. But your brain, it's huge. You have that choice. You can well, there's always a positive to things. I mean, some things you might not see a positive, but there's usually a positive in that day somehow, some way. And we have that choice. We can either focus on the positives. I mean, of course, there's still going to be negatives. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
There's going to be times you're going to have to be sad and stuff. I'm not saying you have to be one of those. Don't be fakey about it. No, but just try to just look at those positives, because there's people out there that all they can do is dwell on the negatives. And I'm not talking about myself or Toyman or anybody in here. It's other people I'm thinking about in life. that sometimes all they do is they think about the negatives and they look for the negatives. So if you think about the negatives and you look at the negatives, what are you going to find in life?
You're going to find all the
Negativity.
negatives. Exactly.
If you go through life looking for positives, yeah, you're still going to stumble on negatives. And I've been in a hardship place because of things. But
I've been there
if you
too.
look for the positives, life is evened out a little bit better, let's just say, versus just looking at all the negatives and that's it.
Exactly. You got to look at your environment. Look at who or if you're going to surround yourself with nothing but negative people, you're going to be in a negative environment all the time. Remove yourself from that environment and start seeking out positive people.
Well, I know this is very true too,
Yeah.
because
I've
I told
seeked
you
out.
the story, right?
Yeah. And
Where go
seeked
ahead.
out, but I've seeked out a lot of when I tried to kill myself 3 fucking times. I
Hmm.
talked to a doctor and blah blah blah. He says you got to stop surrounding. You got to get away from the environment that you're in. I'm like, okay, and I kind of listened to him and start seeking out positive people.
Yeah.
Through my travels of that going up and down, I still have my life is still up and down. I've met more positive people than I have negative, and as soon as I meet a negative person, I just get away from me. I don't want. I've had enough of that bullshit. I'm going to the positive side. I'm staying there.
Yeah, that's good.
So
I know being around an environment that's positive can make a huge
right,
difference.
yeah.
Like as I was telling you in the past, right?
Mhm.
I was dealing with, for example, I was dealing with a bunch of like physical pains, emotional pains, whatever it was, pains, right? And
Yeah.
when you're in the negative environment, it feels so much worse. And then when I got put into a more positive, temporarily, I was put into a more positive environment. Nothing else changed. I wasn't put on medication. I mean, the pain was still there, right? But somehow I didn't feel as, it didn't seem as intense. It seemed like it
Mhm.
got better. And the only thing that changed, like I say, was the environment. That was the only thing. There was positive people around me versus the stressful negativity. That was the only thing that changed. And that made my physical pains even feel less because I wasn't as stressed.
Mhm.
Interesting, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you remove yourself from the stressful environment and get away from negative people. Like get away from negative people, things start to change. Your health starts to change, and it gets to be to be the better and stuff. So you're eating more, you're exercising, you're looking at everything as in a positive attitude instead of a negative attitude. Because why? Because I was around this negative asshole most of my life, and it made me, you know, think everything's all negative in the world.
Yeah. But isn't
This
that interesting
to
how your
me,
emotions and your physical is connected?
to me, a negative person like that wishes he wasn't born and he hates life. So because he's so negative and he wants to drag people down to his level, and that's what they do.
Well, I've heard that saying where I don't remember how the saying goes, but basically negative people attract negative people, don't they?
Exactly.
It's kind of like gossipers in a sense. They kind of attract each other too, I suppose. But
Yeah.
anyway, either way.
The other word that we have for negative people, we call them fucking drama queens.
Ah,
You
Seth
know,
says, "Go fish. Office mental health is important." Yes, it is.
yes, mental health is very important. It's important for your mind. It's also important for your heart too.
Yeah, stress can very much hurt you, and stress
Stress
can
will kill
actually
you
kill
very
you.
quickly. Stress will potentially, sooner or later, will end your life because your
Yeah, it
body's
can.
gone. It's only going to take so much stress, and it's going to say, "That's it. I've had enough. I give up. You're done." And boom, you're out of here, and you've gone from the world.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing to do is stop, stop what you're doing. Look at the people that you're hanging around with, for starters, and find out and think to yourself, why am I hanging around this person if he's so negative? Oh, he may be fun to be with, but he's bringing me down because he's negative. Get away from that jackass.
Do you know that Night Train has 1.23K subscribers now? That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
you noticed that. Congratulations, Night Train. Cheers, man. Well, he's worked hard.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I grew up in a rough neighborhood. My dad went through the Second World War. Now, my dad was a very negative person. He's always said to me, I will never mount up to nothing. I'm nothing but a bum. And he was ashamed I was his son. That does a lot of devastating blows. I got in trouble.
It's like a mental abuse kind of thing in a sense.
Yeah, and he says, see, I told you got in trouble with the police and blah, blah, blah. And I looked at him and I said, all right. I tried the drug overdose thing when I was 17. Didn't work.
Right?
I tried the car accident thing twice. Didn't work.
I suppose you got a little banged up in those, though, didn't you?
The car accident? Yeah, I got a few, bruises and stuff. Yeah. But I walked away from it. But anyways.
Oh, wow.
I came to the point in my life when I'm sitting there. My dad was he was dying, and I'm just smiling at him. I'm like this.
And yeah, Night Train, I can tell that you just enjoy doing what you do. You're not like, oh, gotta be a big channel or something. You can tell that from people when you watch them and interact with them.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so I was sitting there, and he told me, he says, "Well, I'm dying." I went, "When?"
Oh.
And I'm like this.
Oh my.
I'm going, that's nice. Well, it's nothing to smile about. I said, do you know how bad you've treated me? And now that you're on your deathbed, you want me to forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like this. I'm not the only one you mistreated. I have 3 other brothers. Don't forget that. Plus my mother that you tried to control. And I told you, you're not doing this to my mother. Remember that. Now you want everybody to feel sorry for yourself. You want us to feel sorry for you because you died of cancer. I respect you because you fought in the Second World War. You're an asshole towards us brothers, and you're a dick towards my mother, and you want me to forgive you.
Yeah, that's not very nice, is it?
No, I said, you can go to your grave knowing that I respect you as a soldier, but as a father, you're a dink.
Right.
And that was my last words when he passed away.
Wow.
Yeah. So don't sit there and go boo hoo hoo when you mistreat people and you find out you die and you're just like, and then you're asking for forgiveness after all the abuse that you've caused.
Yeah. All of us are like, wait, oh no.
Sorry, it's not going to work. It doesn't work that way in my book. No, I'm not forgiving you. I respect you as a father, as a soldier, but as a father, you're a complete asshole.
Right.
So I'm not forgiving you. And that's what a lot of negative people do. They when they start learning that, I'm sorry. Or when they find out certain people are leaving them, they're like, cry like it. They sit there, demand this and demand that. Oh, I run this household. What I say goes, what I say goes. When this person's leaving, it's just like, when they find out they're leaving, they cry like a fucking baby.
Oh, really?
No, please don't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'll change. I promise. These people will never fucking change. You start
No.
doing. You start abusing, physically or mentally or verbally. You'll never change that person.
That's true. And look who swam in. Caribou. Caribou.
Caribou, how you doing? What's going on? Oh, what's Caribou's name? Oh yeah, Troy. Hey, Troy, how you doing?
Oh, what's this? Well, it's been a while. Hey, Troy.
Yeah.
Remember this?
Yeah. Hello, Troy. How you doing?
That's a picture of him that I made.
Yeah, I know.
And if he sends me an address one day, I can send him a copy of it.
All right, Troy, pull your head out of your ass. Send the address so you can have this sent to you.
Yeah, I'll send you a signed copy if you want.
I can just see the look. The toy man just tell me to pull my head on my ass. Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Toyfishy@hotmail.com. Or I think we're connected. Actually, we're connected on Messenger. Now that I think about it. Anyway, just let me know.
Yeah, Caribou. I know life is so damn busy right now. Yeah, I know. Shit happens, man.
All right, there you go, Night Train.
Well, I did say we were going to go end this about 15 minutes ago, and we're still going.
Well, we had some important things to talk about.
Yes, I do agree. We did have some important things to talk about.
Because, we kind of get a guesstimate.
I have one important thing to do, too. I have to go upstairs and go pee-pee.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Can you... I'm gonna everybody. I'm gonna leave you with the hostess with the mostess. Not mentioning any names or looking at any people in particular, but
no, not at all.
I'll leave you in the hands of capable fishy, aka Stella.
Stella!
Who turned into a catfish.
Meow. Meow.
Here.
Meow, 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 meow.
You're a kitty.
Oh my gosh, look at going to talk dirty to me. What?
All right. Apparently, Caribou and Night Train need a room, so they want to talk dirty to each other. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure how that was. Oh.
Yeah, Caribou's going, what the hell did that toy man just say? Me, Night Train. What?
Yeah. He just twisted it. Hopefully they're both just smiling. That was meant for you guys to smile. All in humor.
Exactly. Well, it's all in good fun. It's not picking on anybody. It's not abusing anybody. I don't want nobody being... To all the butthurt Timmies out there, I'm sorry. But you know what? Or all the butthurt Janies or Stellas or whatever your fucking name is. If you get butthurt easily, grow up and get a life. When you say to somebody, well, I got thick skin, go ahead and do it. And you go ahead and do it, and they turn out, I can never do this again. Yeah, fuck off, pussy.
Exactly. And Night Train's funny. Oh, I thought Ron left. I was talking to Stella.
Well, Night Train, I am leaving. I'm going upstairs. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to fondle myself, and then I'm going to go for a cigarette. Would you like to join me?
He didn't say Ron.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Night Train said, better go before my wife hears, LOL. Oh my gosh.
Does that mean I have to stuff a sock in Night Train's mouth
No.
to keep him silent?
How about you go pee now before you cause trouble? Go pee.
All right, I'm going to pee now.
Wow. I'm a big boy now. Don't tell him I say this. Night Train, you have a good night. I hope you and your wife and all are, that you guys will have a good night, and we'll talk again soon. Give her some extra hugs tonight, Sounds like a good idea. It's always good to see everybody here. Night Train, Caribou, Seth, Nora, if you're still lurking, and whoever else is here. It says there's 6 people, so there's a few people lurking, and that's fine. You're all awesome. But truly, if anybody here is needing somebody to listen, you're more than welcome to reach out. Reach out to somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to be me or Toyman. Just whoever that would be. Somebody that you can trust is usually a good thing. Well, hello. Look who's here. It's the dude. How are you doing? How are you doing today? I'm so happy you're here. Although, truly, I might half asleep now. Ugh, it's past the fishy's bedtime. I better get used to this to some degree, though, because be it Toyman knows that this is for real or not, but I do plan for us to go live for 24 hours again on New Year's Eve. Of course, we'll have a panel and we're going to have a blast. But yeah, it's going to be a long show. We did that for the first time last year here on my channel. And I'm sure we could have went to the 24 mark, but we both were getting quite tired, and I was starting to get a little bit symptomatic because I was tired, and sometimes if you're overtired, it can trigger your autoimmune. So we basically made a deal that we both would go to bed, and we actually let Northern Ohio Railroad Action, that is, we let him take over for the last 2 hours, and he did a wonderful job. So, yeah, 24 hours. So I would like to do that again. Not only was it fun of bringing in the new year around the world, but also it will help with watch time and just, the biggest thing was it was just fun having people here. People would come and go, right, on panel, in the chat. It was great. Yes, time to prepare. That's right, Night Train. Yep. And I don't know if any of you remember, but I used to actually be more of a night owl. Part of that happened to be because of one of my health issues I dealt with in regards to my gallbladder. I was having gallbladder attacks, and they ended up being so close together. It was like every other night, basically, I'd have a severe gallbladder attack. So I'd be up because I couldn't sleep because, if you've ever had a gallbladder attack, those things are nasty. Nasty. Anyway, so I kind of got used to being up due to that, because eventually I found some things to help combat that a bit. And yet I was still up overnight in a sense because my body got used to it, right? What you do for a while, I'm not sure what they say. They say if you do something for so many days, is it like 30 days? I don't know. You do something for so long, and then you basically are in a habit of it, be it good or bad. So being up all night because of my gallbladder was basically something I got used to, which is kind of a bad habit in a sense because I don't know, just being up when you're supposed to be sleeping, there is something to that. It's hard. It's really hard on your body. I've actually heard that it's best to be in bed by 10 o'clock normally. About 10 o'clock, that is. And then, what was it? Well, before that, it'd be even better yet. But they said the most important part of the night to be sleeping is like between, was it 10 and 2 or 10 and 3 or something? Because apparently that's when your body is really absorbing potassium and some other things. And if you aren't sleeping at that point, it can really raise havoc. Obviously, some people can't sleep at that point because they're working nights and things. But anyways, eventually I started reversing that, though, by little increments. Because I had heard that if you try to go, because I'd be up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, let's say. And they said if you try to go from that back to like, let's say, go to bed by 10 o'clock, that will never stick. That'll never work. You kind of have to go back slowly. So that's what I did. So let's say it was 4 o'clock in the morning I was up till. So I would back that up to like 3:30 for a while, then 3, then 2:30, then 2, and so on until like tonight. Yes, I am still up, but tonight is, I give myself leeway because it is Friday night. So Friday night and Saturday, I usually, kind of stay up a little later possibly. But then I try to be in bed a little sooner for the rest of the week. And my body's getting used to that now. So.
Michigan was 95 to, oh, wow. Hey, Lex RoboCup. How you doing? Good to see you, dude.
Looks like Alexis got a haircut 20 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. There you go. Now, what's the temperature right now? Because it is kind of muggy out. And, I was outside, so it's...
Night Train. I was going to ask you where you were at, because if I knew, I forgot. Did you know that Night Train is in Michigan?
Yeah, only 2 hours away from me.
Well, on the other side of the border, though.
Yeah, I know.
I have a better chance to go visit him than you at this point.
Yeah.
Just because of a silly border.
Yeah, with all the stupid restrictions that we never used to have back in the day. We used to cross back and forth, no problem.
But anyhowsy,
yeah,
people like Night Train would be pretty cool to meet one day. I mean, we'd like to meet a lot of people.
Oh yeah, Night Train, Lex RoboCup, everybody.
Oh yeah, because whereabouts were you there, Alexis? If you don't mind saying, I don't remember. I'm sorry if some of you said this before, I've already forgotten. So I slept since then. Nah, you speak over. He says.
Yeah, I think Alexis is in. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Vegas.
Oh, that's right. That does ring a bell. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, the bargain effect is here. Cool. It's been a while.
Hello, bargain effect. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. How are you today? How are you doing? What's new?
We got all these great people coming in. Now I don't want to shut down.
Oh man. Okay.
But I know. I'm getting tired. And we've been going for 3 hours and 39 minutes. So I got to say goodnight because.
Oh, you got to get up in the morning, I think. Yes.
I have a house showing tomorrow at noon and 12 o'clock. So, in other words, and I need to spend some quality time with my honey. So,
Before you fall asleep?
Before she falls asleep.
Oh, or both.
Yeah, or both. Yeah. Yeah, so we did a bit of drumming and stuff, earlier here, and spurts and spats, Anyways.
Yeah, and then anybody here that's like the bargain effect, for example, that you're still, you're just coming in.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to once we have ended. You're more than welcome to replay or just scroll back and look. It's if you enjoy drums, he did do quite a bit of drumming and some really good drumming today. You always do good drumming, but I really did like these newer ones. That was awesome.
Well, I try. I really do try. I work hard at trying to
Like a night
perfect my
train.
drumming skills. So.
He says she sounds wide awake. Thank you.
I'll let you know in the morning, Night Train.
You're gonna let him know in the morning. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. That's funny.
I know it
what
is.
you're talking. I know what you're talking. That's good.
I know. There you go. Wow. Here, kitty.
Yeah,
All right, everybody. You know what? Do you have the end screen up, by the way? I'm ready to go.
You talking our song?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do the song.
Yeah, the one that we do in the Toyman and Fishy show. The end theme.
Yeah, the normal end, like you're drumming
Yeah.
and I'm playing piano.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you mean?
Yeah, that's the one. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch everybody later. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.
You all are amazing. We'll
Yeah.
see you Thursday, and keep your eyes peeled for any videos we might spurt out. Just like I just dropped a link for the latest cool video that we have over on my channel about budget bushcraft. It's cool because I like how work turned out. It's terrible what happened to him. You have to go over there and read up in the description and watch the video. But he's an inspiration. He's being very strong about it. Remember, we're just talking about it's all in our mind how we get through things.
Exactly.
He should have just gave up, really. I mean, if you think about you'll have to see. I mean, he broke many things and had almost bled out. I mean, he had a really bad day at Walmart.
But he didn't, because he did serve in the military, so all that military training preserved his life.
Well, he survived that, and he got through rehab and whatever else they make you do, because he was determined. I'm going home, and he got home like several weeks earlier than most people would ever be done, especially with that extensive of injuries. So he's an inspiration.
And Budget Bushcraft he was in the Air Force, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, he's Air Force. So.
Yes, follow your dream, and there you go. All right.
Exactly. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch everybody later.
You're all amazing. Yes. Sorry. Bye. Who are you pointing to? Okay. See ya.
See ya.